So state funds cannot be used to be spent on certain programs that promote DEI, but there are other funds involved in running a university.
Yes.
For example, donations.
So y'all had to do away with everything.
No, not exactly. We can't spend legislative funds on any programs or activities that are activist in nature.
Okay.
Or advocacy in nature, and that support DEI programs, whatever that means. But really what it is anything that supports certain divisive concepts, and mostly that is teaching that there's a systemic existence of two groups, one of which is the oppressed and the other of which is the oppressor. So no critical theory, know that nothing around superiority or inferiority on the basis of race.
Yeah, I thought they got rid of everything, so I'm glad to hear that that's not the case. Yeah, in Oklahoma they've been a lot stricter, but I think that's not wanting to raise any red flags, so they're just getting a lot of things taken out, or they're
and passing stuff they don't even know what it means passing.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what happens when you have politicians involved in education. So state funds cannot be used to be spent on certain programs that promote DEI around these divisive concepts. And since we are paid by state funds, we cannot do that. But there are other funds involved in running a university. For example, donations. Those funds can be used on supporting these types of programs, but who are the personnel who are organizing them? State fund personnel.
Gotcha.
Student fees are not prohibited expenditures. But then you have our students who it's hard to get them to commit to a lunch, much less an entire programming around inclusive or DEI programming or what have you. And I think what we're seeing here is DEI in and of itself is good for society. I think at the extreme, DEI can be exclusive and not be open to viewpoint diversity. And then so what happens is the pendulum swings on the other side, and you have the conservatives saying that DEI is teaching our kids to hate white people and men and straight people, which neither of those things are true.